Hello, Gemini. This is Ayana Nicole with the Enlightened Path Tarot, and I have your March 2018 general read. So this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and I've already laid your 10 cards out, and I'm going to do something a little different this month. I'm going to allow you guys to see what I am seeing, and I'm also going to be clarifying as well. But let's go ahead and change the view so you guys can see what we have here. There we go. I'm just going to pull this center down just a little here so you guys can see this top card. There we go. So, right at the center of the read, Gemini, I've got the Five of Pentacles crossed by the Strength card, which is beautiful because right off the bat, what I see is that you guys are coming out of this negative emotion of feeling left out in the cold, of being hurt, of being very, very, very disappointed and hurt. And you've been really, really, really strong. You know, you're coming out of that. And definitely, I'm going to be quite honest. This is definitely a reading that feels a little bit like a love reading because we do have this Two of Cups here, and I'm going to get to that. But this could definitely be sort of an intimate relationship you're dealing with here, where things have not been that great between you and this person. So, what I see at the base of the reading is the Six of Swords. In the immediate past, we've got the Karma card, which is my deck's Judgment card. And then at the top of the reading here, crowning the reading, we've got the Empress. So, when I see all of these three together, Gemini, I see that with this strength, you've come out of something that has hurt you and you've decided to stay. This Six of Swords, this is you not leaving a very troubled situation and deciding to stick it out. And I think that you had to make some judgment calls in the past with this. You had to really, really look at this. This is you kind of deciding to give it a second chance and also looking at the efforts that you put into it because this card, my karma card, definitely speaks to reaping what you've sown. So I think that in the past you took a look at not just your part, but their part as well of this situation maybe going a little bit sour. With the Empress here, Gemini, some of you guys may be dealing with someone that is pregnant, or you may be thinking about a pregnancy. Uh, Gemini, you could be pregnant. Um, the Empress is definitely about fertility, nurturing, growth. Uh, you could be dealing with someone that is a mother, or you could also be uh, dealing with a Libra as well with the Empress card. That's crowning the reading. I want to get to the immediate future because this is the good thing about what I'm looking at, Gemini. So I see this difficulty. I see you making some decisions. I see you deciding to stay with it. I see you being strong and coming out of this negative energy. And with this Two of Cups, a lot of the time that is soulmate energy, but the Two of Cups also represents calling a truce. It also represents coming back together and saying, okay, you know what? I forgive you. You forgive me. Let's call this truce and let's move on. But here's the thing. This is definitely in the immediate future. This is what we're going to be seeing in March, even all the way to the beginning of April, right? But this is where you guys are now. And it's so weird because Gemini, you and this person are in the same place. We've got you with the Fool card in reverse. We've got them with the Tower card in reverse. So let me tell you about these two cards. Both of them speak of stagnation and no movement. No one right now is doing anything. You know, this is you. You're not moving forward, and there could be some missed opportunities there. And this is them. being still, maybe trying to avoid a bigger disaster. Um, yeah, just stagnation, no change whatsoever. You guys are just, there's no change, there's no movement on either one of your parts, okay? Because this is this tower in reverse is the energies external to you. These energies that you may be calling a truce with in the near future. And this is you. You should be doing something new. You should be starting some new projects, and there might be, you should be making some movement, and you're not. It's like, yeah, you both are just, you're doing nothing, which is weird. Now, here's the thing. In your knife spot, I've got this Queen of Pentacles, and she's in reverse. And I'm going to tell you something. This does very much feel like court card energy instead of, just reading it for the energy that the card represents. A Gemini, if you are, okay, for some of you, this will resonate, and for others, this will mean nothing to you. And if it means nothing to you, do not try to make it mean something to you. For the Geminis that it does mean something to, listen to me very, very carefully. If you are in a situation at which you are dealing with someone that has children, maybe the mother of your children, or may be now pregnant, um, or maybe wanting to be pregnant, make sure that that person is on the up and up, and that this is not a situation of convenience, meaning financial convenience for them. And it's the same thing for you. If you are the Gemini uh, that is in this situation for financial convenience, excuse the phone in the background. If you're in a situation for financial convenience, remember that we create karma, and we do reap what we sow, because this is showing up for a reason. And this is like, hey, don't forget about this. There's dishonesty here, and there's manipulation here, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is still about money, but she's very, very selfish in her thinking. She's not very, very nurturing. And Gemini, if this sounds like your partner, you may want to take a second look at that. That's just what I'm feeling. If it does not apply, let it fly. Final outcome is the Seven of Cups. And it's in reverse, Gemini. So there could be this feeling of a little bit of confusion. There could also be this feeling of overwhelmment and stagnation. At the final outcome in the month of March, I'm going to clarify and see why this is here, Gemini. What can we do, and what advice can we get here to make March better? Because right now what I'm seeing is that, there is this truce that's coming up. But in the final outcome, we've got the Seven of Cups, and it's in reverse. So there's this feeling of being stuck, and there not being as many options, and not knowing which way to go, and not knowing how to handle it. So let's see if we can get a little bit more clarity. Okay, so first thing I want to clarify right off the bat is this Empress that is crowning the reading, Gemini. Ooh, that's way too many. Excuse me. I'm not going to take all of these. I am going to take this one. Gemini, this is so funny. When the cards spilled out, I've got wooden floors, and this card literally was sticking right up between the planks of wood on my floors, like sticking straight up. the weirdest thing. Like, this is the floor. This is how your card landed. So, I'm going to put this to the side, and I'm definitely going to keep this. I'm going to get, one more card for your Empress, since that's what we were clarifying, and see if it makes sense. So for the Empress for Gemini, March 2018, clarification for the Empress for Gemini. Got the 3 of Rods. Okay. So Gemini, you may be in this place of, coming out of isolation, which is good, because we have the 5 of Pentacles and you being strong, and that will definitely speak to this 2 of Cups energy, because you can't have a truce and you can't get back to the 2 of Cups energy unless you're coming out of the 8 of Swords energy and it being in reverse. Let me see if I can pull these down a little more for you guys. With it being in reverse, that's really, really good with the Empress, right? And now you guys may be seeing with the 3 of Rods what can really, really be done. Where can this situation go? What are the options, and where do I want to take this situation? And you guys may be thinking about what is next, and really deciding how you're going to move forward. I want to clarify the Tower in reverse for your external factors, and I also want to clarify this Queen of Pentacles that's bugging me because she's in reverse, and the 7 of Cups in reverse because it's your final outcome. So, Tower in reverse for external factors for Gemini in March 2018. Clarification for the Tower in reverse for Gemini. Four of Pentacles. Okay, so someone may be withholding, and that may be why there's no movement, there's no change. Someone is just unwilling to open up. Someone is unwilling to maybe let you in, unwilling to share with you. Someone may be being quite selfish right now. And yeah, that does speak to this Queen of Pentacles in reverse energy. If we're looking at finances, if we're looking at emotions, this person is just not opening up. They're not changing, because with this Tower, with this Tower and the 4 of Pentacles next to it coming out for clarification, this is like, I'm not going to change. I'm going to continue to not open up. I'm not going to express myself. And if we're looking at it from a financial standpoint, I'm going to continue to be selfish. I'm going to continue to be stingy, and financially, I'm going to continue to be all about me. Before we go on to the final outcome, I want to look at this 2 of Cups, which is the truce, because I'm looking at all of these energies and I'm just wondering how you're going to get here with all of this. So, clarification for the 2 of Cups for Gemini in March 2018. 2 of Cups in the immediate future. Why is that here for Gemini? What is the 2 of Cups about for Gemini in March 2018? Queen of Swords. Okay, so I did mention Libra. Someone may decide to be very straightforward, and someone may just decide to just cut out the bull. Gemini, this could be you, because you are an air sign, and you may just go forward and say, you know what, this is what it is. Either you want to do it or you don't want to do it. And with that, that is definitely that Queen of Swords energy. She cuts out the bull. She does not have time for the games. It is that very cutthroat air energy. It's not being very nasty. It's not being very rude. It is just, I'm tired of playing the games. I'm tired of the BS. What are we going to do? All right. So, clarification for the 7 of Cups in your final outcome. The lone man in reverse. So even with you guys calling a truce, even with you guys calling a truce, you got these 7 of Cups. And then you've got the lone man in reverse. But the good thing about this is because he is in reverse, there might be some confusion and there might be some stagnation, but ultimately you are going to do what needs to be done. And I see you doing what you need to do with this Queen of Swords, like, because nobody is making any movement, because it has been such a rough, rocky road and you're making some decisions. Um, with these two, what I see is you stop, Gemini, no more stagnation. No more stagnation, and then just finding what can be done. Even if old options and old opportunities are no longer on the table, for whatever reason, if you waited too long and some choices are no longer present in March that may have been maybe present in February, you're just going to work with it. You're not going to stay stuck very long. You're going to take charge with this Queen of Swords energy. And look, you're going to find a way to move forward. And you're going to find a way to move forward with this person. But, however, keep in mind that this person is who they say that they are. Okay? Especially if money is involved. So, with that being the case, let's clarify Queen of Pentacles before we close out, just because, yeah. Clarify for Gemini's Queen of Pentacles in the month of March. There's too many. I don't want to take that many. Got like 3 here. I don't want to take that many. Queen of Pentacles for Gemini in the month of March. I got the World card. Ooh. Okay, so the World card definitely speaks of completion and satisfaction. Closing things out. One more card of clarification. I'm glad I'm clarifying this because, okay, yeah. Okay, so we've got this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. We know that she's not in the up and up. We know, that this isn't this is not the most honest queen when she's in reverse, right? Can be very manipulative, very about herself and only herself. Not much of a nurturer either. Like the bad mom who's selfish and bad with money. And then we've got the Magician. And when a Magician is in reverse, this is like manipulation. This is manipulation, and this can be even trickery, and this is saying all the right things to get what you want. And with the World card, this may be a message that if you're dealing with a partner that is this way, that maybe it is time for you to close out this cycle. It might be time for this to close out. If you are dealing with, it might be time to put a stop to this. This is what I'm trying to say to you. If you're dealing with someone that has this Queen of Pentacles energy in reverse, that has this Magician energy in reverse, it might be time for you, Gemini, to put a stop to it. And if you are the one that is acting in this energy with your partner, it is time for you to stop acting this way. So, Gemini, if this is your partner, you know how to put a stop to it. You're very, very clever. Geminis are air energy. The answer is already in your head. You just have to stop ignoring it, which you guys can do. If it's an answer you don't like or if it's just too tough, you guys will just ignore it. But you're very, very clever and forward. So, with that said, Gemini, let me tilt you back up. These are the messages that I have for March 2018, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If this reading resonated with you, Do not be afraid to leave me a comment. Even leave me questions down below if you have any. If you have not subscribed, definitely subscribe if it's resonating with you. And definitely leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this reading. If you're interested in a personal reading, definitely feel free to go over to www.enlightenedpathtarot.com. You'll find all of my booking information as well as a variety of readings that I do offer. And how you can get in touch with me as well is there. So with that said, Gemini, I will see you guys in about 2 weeks. And good luck and happy March.